What's going on, y'all? So there's this newer song by TAYA that our church has started to do, and it's nice, man. So I figured I'd show you what I play on it. There's a couple little tricks that will really help you unlock the song, and I play something a little different on the chorus that maybe it'll give you an idea. There's probably some good resources for the kind of basic stuff, and I'd just like to throw a couple more ideas at you. So we'll get into that. Check your timestamps below. I believe in faith I will have figured out the timestamps by now. But check your timestamps below for the different parts of the song. That's just how my brain works, going section by section. So if that's not how your brain works, you can just kind of go at your own pace. So here we go. I've got a delay on, and I've got a dotted eighth delay, okay? I won't get into too much of that. You can look that up. I've got a little overdrive. I like the OCD. And I've got a basic hall reverb. So you've got that little thing going on. Okay, so here we go. So that's the foundation. I've got my overdrive on for the intro, and I'll show you what I play, and then we'll get into it. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so here it is. Pretty simple. I'm playing a C2 kind of. So strings, I'm just messing around with strings 2, 3, and 4, okay? Can you hear that? Okay? And I'm going, hitting that twice. They're going C, C over E to F2, or to F. And I'm going to hit the C and the C over E on the same chord because I'm probably working with a bass player, right? So I'm going to go. In the third chord, I'm going to go. So 2 of the 3 fingers are the same, right? I'm just picking up my finger off the 5th fret on the 4th string, and I'm barring right now on the 3rd fret on strings 2, 3, and 4, okay? And I keep my pinky where it is on the 3rd string on the 5th fret, so it sounds like this. And then I'm going to slide up to play that little lick. Why not? I want it. I want to take it. I'm going to take it. And it's just a little hammer on from string 4, on string 4, and then I'm still barring there on the 5th fret to hit string 3. Okay? And then the next one, the next set of punches is the same thing. For the first 2 punches, and the third is going to be a G triad. Okay? So all on strings 2, 3, and 4. And then I'm going to do the lick again. Okay? So and then you just kind of pedal on the G. And you can throw in something like or that's optional. Okay, easy. Verse is super easy. I probably barely even have to cover it, but I'll show you kind of what I play. You just pedal on the C. When I consider the work of his fingers and what his hands have made, I'll stand in awe. I'm full of wonder, at a loss for what to say. And then the pre-chorus goes, I feel a stirring deep in my spirit, and the pull is just too great. Oh, I can't help it. I can't help it, but. So I'm gonna break that down, don't worry. So I'm playing the C2, just like I did for the intro. And I'm really dependent on that delay to kind of give it a little flavor. If you've got that. And I'm playing that same F that I did before, where I just pick up my finger off the 5th fret and I'm barring on the 3rd fret. Standing on, same thing. I'm full of wonder, at a loss. Okay, on at a loss, I'm playing the C2 again, the same one I've been playing, but I'm treating it in my brain. The bass is going to be here. And so I'm treating that as a Gsus. Now I go to my G triad, the same one I did before, okay? So those are both verses, done. Now I feel the stirring deep in my spirit, and the pull is just too great. Oh, I you through that. So that is, again, these are little variations I use all the time, and they'll just add some flavor to your playing. They can function as a foundation for you to just sound a little more unique. So basically what I'm doing is play E minor 7, okay? But then with your pinky, so instead of playing with your ring finger on the, I'm playing an E minor 7, so it'd be on the 9th fret on the 4th string. I'm playing on the 10th fret on the 4th string. So I put my pinky down and I'm picking up my ring finger. So it sounds like it goes from this to this. Freaking pretty. So if they do a C over E, I play it up here. It's just so pretty. And then I like this variation of an F. You can just go here. And the pull is just too great. Pretty easy, basic bar chords. I'm sure that you're familiar with them. Just an F, just a G, and then the A minor 7 all the way up on the 12th and through 14th frets. But I like to throw in this F. If you watch this channel, you probably know I like the 2 to substitute in. So instead of a F, I like an F2, right? So I'm playing a C bar chord all the way down here on the 5th fret, strings 2, 3, 4, and then I'm putting my pinky down on the F. And then I'll put if I want to, I'll put my middle finger down on the 2nd string on the 6th fret. Got that? So I feel it stirring deep in my spirit, and the pull is just too great. Oh, I can't help it. Feels really country right there for a reason. I just want to sing that low. This is a Gsus. It's a shape I love, love, love. Anytime I play the 5 chord. And it just sounds a little better than this. I like that a little more. So basically it is that same shape that I showed you for the E minor that I turned into basically a C2 over E, or if you thought about it in terms of E minor, it'd be an E minor 7 or E minor 7 sharp 5, because I'm sharpening that 5. So I showed that to you. You're just going to put your ring finger down here and lift this up and just place it on the 1 string, so it's here. Okay, I know that took a second, but it's pretty. All right. So cool. Now I'm into the chorus. This is easy. It's just a lick that I play. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Sounds pretty good. It's 12th fret, 1st string. And then I'm going to the 2nd string, 10th fret. And then with my 1st finger, I'm grabbing here. And I'm barring on the 8th fret. On the 2nd string and 1st string. So that I can do this. And then I'm going back up here again. You can do it with your pinky or your 1st finger, whatever. Probably best with the 1st finger because you can bar on the 12th fret. Bar 1 through the 1st through the 3rd strings. I'm going the 1st string, 3rd string, and then I'm grabbing here on the 15th fret with my pinky. And then I'll do a little lick. And then I'm back again. And then I like to do this for who he is, for what he's done. Playing a C bar chord or C triad. So I'm barring on fret 8 on strings 1 and 2, and then I'm just throwing in my middle finger on the 3rd string on the 10th fret. So it's, and then I'm gonna kind of suspend that. Put this finger down on the 3rd string, and then I'm gonna play that D shape, but all the way up here. And it looks like this. For who he is, for what he's done, because he lives, will overcome my will. Then again. The interlude is the same as the intro, okay? So we just just got the bridge, okay? We're almost there, okay? So the bridge, they pedal on a C. So I'm depending on my delay for a little bit of texture. God who makes a way. Whenever I throw that in, I'm just playing it. I'm still just playing a C2, but I'm just barring here on the third fret on the first string, so that I can walk back up. So whenever I run a ring out, I'll do that. Past erasing, sinners saving, God who empties graves. And then on Jehovah Jireh, I'm gonna play those same chords that I played before. Jehovah Jireh, He's my provider, and I bless His holy name. And then my G, suspended, that I showed you before. I can't help it, but that's the song. And they're the same shapes that we used before. A minor 7, G, C2 over E, and I bless His holy name. You can play that F, or you can go right, and then my Gsus. Okay, so in context, I'm gonna play that bridge, and then we're done. Okay, so. New life, birthing, God who makes a way. Past erasing, sinners saving, God who empties grace. Here we go. Jehovah Jireh, He's my provider, and I bless His holy name. Oh, I can't help it, but for who He is and what He's done, because He lives, will overcome my will. And so that's it. That's what I play. I'm sorry this video is a little long. Hopefully it's helpful for you. Check out the timestamps. Hopefully that makes it a little more fun, you know? Lets you throw in a few more textures into the song. God bless you. Happy playing.